Paris-Nice Stage 2 began at Zau de Beauval at a quiet pace to start the 172 kilometers to cover in order to reach Saint-Amand-Montrond. The Tour de France stopped there 2 years ago, and at the time, Mark Cavendish was the fastest to reach the line. Today, it took 2 kilometers for a rider to break from the peloton. Arnaud Gérard of Bretagne-Séché left his companions behind, taking his advantage to 8 minutes. The task was made easier by the pack, which was at a slow 35 km per hour average speed in the first 2 hours of race. The bunch eventually started to chase after 110 kilometers. The Cofidis team took things in hand. The gap fell to 6 minutes from the breakaway rider. As there was a first passing through the finish line to start the ending loop, Gérard was still 1 minute clear. With 45 kilometers to go, it appeared quite clearly that the Saint-Amand-Montrond finish would be a sprint, except if no one counter-attacked. It was unlikely, though. The counter-attack did take place with 3 strong men specialists of pursuit and time trial, Geraint Thomas, Lars Boom and Tony Martin. The trio launched an attack less than 9 kilometers to the finish line. The chase started at 1.5 kilometers from the arrival. The sprinters took positions. Greg Anderson and Lotto Soudal's lead-out man opened the way for André Greipel, who resisted the comeback from France's champion Arnaud Démare and lifted his arms with joy. John Degenkolb tried his luck to get the yellow jersey of overall leader. He had been in quest for bonuses all day long. The German was left disappointed for 2 seconds. He can sometimes be underestimated when people discuss favourites to success in a group sprint. Germany's Greipel often reminds that he can win too. The consistency show speaks for itself. Greipel wins at least one stage each year on the Tour de France since he first took part. In fact, he took 6 stage wins in 4 years. Road race Germany's champion Greipel was an underdog today, as the expected winners were Alexander Kristoff, Michael Matthews or Nasser Bouhanni. The latter was touched by the death of his friend, the boxing champion Alexis Vastin, in a chopper crash in Argentina. The Lotto Soudal team did a great job today, with Tony Galopin leading the chase to catch the trio in the front, and then Greg Anderson leading out the sprint 500 meters from the arrival. It's Greipel's first success in his first Paris-Nice.
Firstly, I'm really proud of my teammates. We had a good plan today, and it worked out pretty good. And everybody was there. Everybody made his part for the victory today. And yeah, I'm happy that I could finish it off. It was a bit of a headwind sprint. Yeah, but Arno came, and I think it was a really nice drag race.
André Greipel clinches his first stage success in the 3-day-long Paris-Nice history. He finishes ahead of Arnaud Démare, as the crowds of France are still waiting for a success from a local. John Degenkolb sits in third and progresses at the GC. The giant Alpecin rider comes back 2 seconds behind the leader Michal Kwiatkowski, thanks to the 3 seconds he won in the intermediate sprints and the 4 seconds he recovered on the finish line, seconds he could swallow tomorrow during stage 3. And this stage 3 on Wednesday will take the riders from Saint-Amand-Montrond to Saint-Pourçain-sur-Sioule. It will be 179 kilometers long without major difficulty. Saint-Pourçain hosted the start of the Tour de France stage in 2013.